Now, look, I want to ask you about this protest last night. There was a pro-Palestinian protest outside Sydney's Great Synagogue and forced it actually into lockdown. There were about 70 who gathered, calling for sanctions against Israel and chanting anti-Israel slogans. Have a look at this.
From the problems and hunger that we have around the world. Shame on you!
Go away.
Okay,
no, you're going away this way and you're going away. You're just antagonising him. No need to be here.
I mean, Peter, you've got police telling, I believe it was a Jewish person, telling them to leave, allowing these protesters to continue outside a synagogue, forcing it into lockdown, making Jews feel unsafe in their own place of worship. Is this a new low?
It's a low, but it's not a new low, unfortunately. I mean, we have seen over the last 14 months similar incidents at Synagogue in Melbourne, and there have been other incidents in Sydney as well. It doesn't get any lower than that. I mean, a synagogue is a place of worship, and there is a time and place, of course, for peaceful protest. That was the wrong time and the wrong place. You don't go harassing people who are attending a synagogue, and there are all sorts of different functions that go on in a synagogue at any one time. It's not. There was a meeting there that involved the Technion Society, which is a university in Israel, and that was the ostensible reason for the protest. But there are people there who are there for religious worship. They're attending religious classes. There are all sorts of things that go on in a place of worship, whether it's Jewish, Christian, or Muslim, or any other religion. And so they were forced into lockdown. And this is in Australia. I mean, we're not talking about some a dictatorship in overseas. We're talking about free and democratic Australia, where people are supposed to enjoy religious freedom without being put into a situation where then they are placed in fear, placed in lockdown, not free to move around, simply because somebody, a small group of people, wanted to make a political point.
Yeah.
There's a place to make political points, but that wasn't it, and that wasn't the time.
No, it wasn't. Another appalling display. Peter Wertheim, really good to have you on. Thank you so much for joining us on the show this evening.